Hey, welcome back. With the layout of the cargo area done on the SR-71, now we're turning our attention to the floor. Now, as you can see, the floor of this 59 panel is nothing but a big old piece of plywood, and it is shot. And that brings up the question, what do you do about old wood? Because most people like the wood look, they kind of like to keep this look, but how do you do that? Now, obviously, we can put in another piece of plywood, but plywood doesn't look very good. Or we could put in planks like you would in the bed of a pickup. Yeah, that'd be really cool. And you actually have more choices here than you might think. Let's take a look. All right, what we've got here is two different bed options from LMC Truck. On this side, we have the traditional raw wood that's ready for you to sand it and put a stain on it, put a sealer on it, put it in the truck. On this side, it's pre-finished planks, so they're just ready to go in the truck. Now, at first glance, it would look like this is the way to go, and it might be, but there's more going on here than you're seeing right now. So let's take a closer look. Even though they both look like top quality wood, only one is actually red oak. The pre-finished plank is aluminum with a very tough wood grain material on it. Now, I know you're probably thinking, wait a minute, how does that work? How does that compare with wood? It's a good question. Let's compare them. The real wood requires several days of sanding and staining and sealing to get the proper finish on it. The aluminum planks don't need any of this. So installing the aluminum panels is definitely faster and easier. The aluminum is also stronger and more resistant to gouges and warpage and damage and weather than wood is. And the wood grain material is tougher than any varnish or sealer or clear coat when it comes to scuffs or damage or water. So for a daily driver or a weekend show truck, this is a pretty good choice. Let's compare gooey liquid spills. Fire and heat. What about spray paint? Let's finish it up with the bad boy, lacquer thinner. As you can see, the wood shows a lot more wear than the aluminum with the wood grain does. But when it comes to color and finishes, traditional wood, you have literally unlimited color and customizing choices. The aluminum planks, for now, they're only available in the 4 most popular colors. So if you want something really crazy or different, the real wood's probably the way to go. Of course, both the wood and the aluminum kits are designed by LMC to be direct bolt-in replacements for that old nasty wood that's in your old truck right now. And they have several options when it comes to the trim strips and the hardware and that kind of thing. They even have universal kits, so you can cut them and modify them to fit something crazy like a 59 Ford panel. Of course, if you go that route, I recommend the wood kit because it is easier to cut and modify than the aluminum. So there you have it, wood for everybody. It's just up to you to decide which one works best for your project.